that I find it beautiful and peaceful too. The stages of it, the bit at a timeness, God taking it one day at a time and then resting and reflecting on what he had done, on what was good. And so for all this is massive, there is something so small and everyday about the creation story, so relevant to our everyday lives. Because if we listen carefully to the process by which God creates, he isn't adding or taking away, he is sorting, organising. He separates the land from the sea. He separates the light from the dark. And it was so. In our lives, how important is it that we separate out, that we have boundaries, especially after the craziness of the past months? This is when we work. This is when we spend time with family. This is the time for our loved ones. This is the time for ourselves. And this is when we rest and reflect on what we have done. Part of creativity and part of God's idea of how life is to be lived is in making these boundaries, in finding order, and in the rest which that order allows us. And within this order there is also a huge responsibility, a stewardship and a connectedness. God's enormously generous creativity has given us a world that is hugely diverse, and we must protect that diversity. Not just because it's beautiful and glorious and because it is right and just that we do so, but also because I think that in finding our place amongst and connected to the natural world and honouring and protecting it, we live more fully. We are more able to be at peace, to rest, to see what is good.